Oh snap, who dat? Who dat? Look at that. That's my cat, man. She's watching over Gotham right now. You already know what time it is. Oh crap, it's time for me to focus the camera. Hang on 1 second. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Wednesday. Holy crap, that's like almost... What's the thing called when this stuff starts with the same letter and the same... whatever. Already off track. I'm cooking ground beef. This is pretty much like, I feel like a pretty normal part in a lot of my videos. Now I cook a lot of ground beef. It is my lunch that I eat for lunch at work. It's 6 ounces of lean ground beef with sweet potato, with some sugar-free barbecue sauce, and that's it. And sometimes some sriracha as well. I've been putting that back on there. I went through a huge sriracha phase in like 2019, 2020, and then I just stopped eating it completely. I don't know why. So I got some sriracha and I've been putting that on my stuff again. I don't know. Maybe it's because it makes your butthole spicy. I don't know. Maybe that's why it was like a subliminal thing where I was just like, this is uncomfortable and I don't like having spicy poop, so I'm going to stop buying the sriracha, but it's made its way back into my fridge, so. Couldn't stay clean for too long. I fed my cat, had a great day at work. Kind of some like low-key frustrating stuff, not like in a way that really like totally affects me, but I don't go into any like detail or anything like that because there's no point to putting energy in that kind of thing. But all around, it ended up being a great day, a fantastic day, and it felt good to be at work and to do my cardio and to get all my stuff done. Am I like in frame here? I feel like the camera's kind of off to the side. I've had the viewfinder turned. Okay, cool. I just finished doing a bunch of dishes. I gotta prep my coffee for tomorrow as well. I did some more with the Leon Axe template as well. I'll actually pull that out for you guys while the pan's heating up. The template is just about done being all assembled. Super exciting stuff. But here are the pieces that we have so far. So we have either side of the axe. These are going to be crafted out of 10mm foam and then sandwiched together like this with a fiberglass kind of dowel in between them for support. And then we have these outer pieces, which are kind of like the outer like handle details. And then these are going to go sandwiched on top of there. So it's all going to be kind of one big sandwich that should look pretty freaking sweet. And then there's another detail piece that comes on the top here. But it's coming along freaking excellent. So these are all just a bunch of like little random squares and triangles couple of days ago, and now they are actually looking like the frickin' prop that I'm gonna make, so that is cool. I gotta finish X-Acto knifing out some of the like really small curves and stuff on those detail parts that I just mentioned. But other than that, dude, it's almost frickin' foam crafting time. Man, it is so nice having daylight savings now. It's like not already pitch black outside by the time I'm making these videos and stuff. It's not even, or is it? Okay, it's 6:05. So it's kind of sucks when it's dark by that time already, at least in my opinion. I like the sun. I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I'm always like, no, dude, I do not have seasonal depression. I'm a regular guy. I'm always in like a pretty much good state. But man, as soon as the first sunny day hits of the year, oh, total personality change. Adventure of a Lifetime by Coldplay starts playing in the background of my head. Well, there's like some other song that I was thinking, oh, freaking the Superman song. Last Sun, I think that's what it is. Also, that's just, I feel like Superman when he's like sitting in the chair, just like watching all the memories and stuff, getting recharged by the sun. That's how it feels on the first day of like a sunny spring day. Or the first exposure on a sunny, yeah. Dude, so fire. The ground beef is down. What kind of music do you guys like listening to? I feel like I've been in kind of not a rut. I mean, I've always got some kind of music playing, but I like trying to find like a new rotation of 5 songs to spam the crap out of each week. And I feel like for the last couple of weeks, my rotations haven't been changing a whole lot, and I'm kind of getting bored of them. What kind of music do you guys like? Now, but I got a badass workout plan for tonight. It's going to be... Man, I was actually originally thinking chest, but I'm kind of thinking back. My triceps are really sore from yesterday's arm day. So now I'm not really sure how I should proceed. I think it's gonna be chest or back. I'll tell you that much. Other than that, I hope you guys are having a magnificent day. I think there was something I wanted to talk about before I got this video started, and then I pushed record and I got Men in Black memory wiped, and I can't remember anything. So it might just be a chill cooking video, and that's gonna be it. In yesterday's video, I talked about how I got noticed by Porsche to do a Leon Kennedy cosplay ad for them, and then they ghosted me and chose somebody else in the last second. Uncool. But such is life. I think there's been a few times, I guess I can tell another story about how when I was 19, I had first gotten signed to a modeling agency, just like an entertainment agency, I guess. And I booked an audition with freaking 2K Games, dude. It was like right out of the gate, pretty much. It was super cool. I got to go down to the 2K motion capture studio in Petaluma and shoot an entire an hour-long audition on their motion capture stage. It was so cool. At 19 years old, it was like, I am still. Even though that, I don't even know if the game, whatever game that was for, ended up being made. It's my cat's food timer because, I mean, the pandemic happened pretty soon after all that. So I don't know. And I've tried to see if, based on the, information that I was given, if anything like that had come out, and didn't really seem like it. But just another example of when an opportunity arises, you take it, and then it blows up in your face, and it kind of sucks, but there's always going to be another one. There's always going to be another one. And I think luck, like I mentioned yesterday too, luck is when, I don't know where this quote's from, I've heard it, I feel like a lot, but luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So I think that when I was 19 years old and I get that big, the audition and stuff, that's the opportunity part, but the preparation side, dude, I knew nothing about what a motion capture performer actually does, what the audition would entail, the stunt performing kind of stuff. I couldn't barely do any of the stuff they were asking me to do. That part is super cringy to think back on because I feel like I low-key just wasted those people's times. But it was a badass experience, dude. It was so fun. Yeah, super cool. I don't even know where I was going with that. But it was a cool-ass time. I got to be on a motion capture stage where, I mean, hey, probably some of the voice actors and motion capture performers that I look up to have been on, Troy Baker, Nolan North, or even the ones that I don't know. There's the most common ones that everybody knows of, but the lesser common dudes, the people who would have, or Sam Witwer too. He did freaking Force Unleashed. Oh man. Motion capture is so cool. After having that initial exposure to the entire thing, doing motion capture for a game would be so freaking awesome. But it takes work to get there, and I can see how the stuff that I'm doing now is kind of maybe can be aligned with that, but the goal for now is just to keep getting shredded, keep doing cosplay, and keep posting content that I like and I'm happy with, while working a 9 to 5 and being a productive member of society. That's the important part. That is the important part, guys. Life is not freaking waking up and then being like, I'm gonna be a Twitch streamer. No, dude. Life is working at like a burger restaurant for 2 years, getting screamed at by your boss and customers, and then you get a better job where you still get screamed at, and then after that job, you'll find a different job where you're happy. You still have to work, but then you can do the Twitch streaming on the side. Just trying to set the expectation for you. But I don't know. I'm not like I'm some like freaking all-knowing thing. I'm in the exact same phase of life right now. Man. It felt really good to have that work stuff. Like I was able to talk to my boss, and thankfully I have a weekly one-on-one with my boss, and I'm just glad. Like she pretty much brought the concern that I had up before I even did, so it was just cool, and it felt good to be validated and all that kind of stuff. So, but man, what a long day, dude! Freaking long day. Okay, hang on. What am I doing? Okay, hang on. I cannot lock in. I'm gonna dry these dishes and then I don't know. This might be the end of the video. I might do the axe stuff. I don't even know. I'm sorry. This is an unplanned video, dude.